Hey folks, Unlimited Logic here with the Xbox Collector and UnlimitedLogic.com, sponsored of course by 360style.net. On today's episode of the Xbox Collector, we are covering the brand new Gears of War action figures, and today we are covering the Marcus Fenix Gears of War action figure. So we're going to get into the details on this thing, such as the packaging, its accessories, and a couple other various things about the figure, and see how it stacks up to the game. See how it stacks up as a figure, right here on the Xbox Collector Video Reviews. So, Gears of War released about 2 years ago, and it was pretty predictable that because it was a big game, there was going to be some merchandise coming out for it. We've seen some dog tags, some t-shirts, some messenger bags, caps, the assorted stuff. But we were pretty shocked when we found out that there was going to be a Gears of War action figure line, which has been being developed by NECA and is now out for release. And NECA has done all sorts of action figures. They've done horror movie characters such as Jason, Freddy Krueger. They've also covered game-wise Bionic Commando. They've done Castlevania. They've also done the Player Select line that had the Hitman from the Hitman series, Lara Croft from the Tomb Raider series, and the Gears of War action figures are actually a part of the same deal. They are the Player Select line of NECA Toys, which is geared towards video games. So, as you can see, this is the package for Marcus Fenix. It's a clamshell packaging, not your typical cardboard packaging that you may have seen in the original Halo 1, Halo 2 toys. And as you can see, the box itself is displayed pretty nice. You've got your Marcus Fenix action figure there, you got his pistol, and you got his Lancer. Back of the box basically displays all the other characters that are there, such as all the different types of Locust, Cole, and everybody else. You get your standard packaging and description in the back. Marcus Fenix established himself as a war hero during the Pendulum Wars. He was first on track to an outstanding military career until the monstrous Locust horde emerged from the underground. Now leading Delta Squad, he simply fights for survival. Okay, well, chances are you're picking this up because you've played Gears of War and you're a fan of the series. You're probably not going to grab it out of random and go, oh, this looks cool, because as cool as the chainsaw is, unless you're familiar with the brand, you're not really going to care. So we're going to go ahead and tear this thing open. I have not opened this yet, so let's see what we think. Let's see how it stacks up. Okay, well, we got the box cut open, and I just had to take a little pause here to say how much I hate these freaking black tie things that hold the action figures into the plastic. Like, I know they're for theft, and I know they're for holding the figures and everything, but look at this. There's like 400 of them on this thing. This is going to take me like 25 minutes to get apart. So, you guys hold tight, and I'm going to get this thing out. Okay, so that only took me like 5 minutes. Very first impression I got to say about these, now that he is out of his little plastic prison, is these things are heavy. I mean, these things are really well built. So we're going to go ahead and get a zoom-in shot with this thing and go over the weapons and everything, but so far so good.
So here is the Marcus Fenix action figure standing on its own without being in the packaging. As most action figures, you can swivel his head. It will move from left to right, as I will show you here. Time to give you a little 360 view of Marcus. He has a ammo belt and accessory belt that actually moves, which is a cool little detail. You can pull the one on his back. I am not messing with Marcus's butt there. Pay no attention to that. His feet move left to right. His legs move slightly up and down. You can't really get him into a crawling position, or kneeling position rather. His shoulder pads on the side are actually movable as well, so it gives a little bit more realism to the action figure itself, and it's not really as stiff as it looks like in the package initially. The Lancer itself is highly detailed. There you can see the chainsaw. It's even got the handle that'll pull out for a chainsaw kill. Fits very nicely in Marcus's hand. Get a little zoom in on the detail here. So as you can see, pretty highly detailed. And that's pretty much it. That's the Marcus Fenix action figure for you. Make sure you spread his legs out here. Make sure he stands up straight without a problem. And that's it. Pretty enjoyable.
So Mr. Marcus Fenix here comes out rating with a 4 out of 5. My only major complaint being its posability. You can't really move back the legs as much as you'd want to for like a kneeling position and stuff like that. You can't really do it, which is unfortunate because just like in a game, if you want to use cover, you kind of need to duck down low, bend down low, and this action figure really can't do that. However, in terms of detail, from the weapon to Marcus himself, they are very, very highly detailed, very heavy, very cool collectible. I am probably not going to pick up the rest of these separately. I will probably be picking these up in the upcoming 4 or 5 pack. I forget exactly how many is coming. But it's all going to come in one pack, and it'll have all the action figures featured in the series. I actually believe it's 4 now that I think of it. And that'll be an awesome collectible just to display. This will probably be my only actual Gears of War action figure I take out of the packaging. The rest I'll keep in the box set. But overall, if you're a fan of Gears of War, you're looking for something to go along with your Halo figures, or just looking for something in the video game universe to display, Gears of War is definitely worth the pickup. And again, that gets a 4 out of 5. I'm Unleaded Logic for the XboxCollector.com, UnleadedLogic.com, and 360style.net. Be sure to tune in to the 360 Stylecast and hear my 3-minute warning segment that covers 3 minutes of the best of Xbox collectibles. This is Unleaded Logic. Peace, everybody.